Hello students, I have done with you in my previous lecture one problem on homogeneous linear partial differential equations. Now this is the second problem. We have d square plus 6dd dash plus 9d dash square z equal to 12x square plus 36xy. So first we will find out the complementary function, and for that we need the auxiliary equation. The auxiliary equation is obtained by replacing d with m and d dash with 1. So this gives us that m square plus 6m plus 9 is equal to 0, and that means m plus 3 whole square is 0. So m is equal to minus 3 and minus 3. So these are the repeated roots. So in this case the complementary function will be z is equal to x g1 y minus 3x plus g2 y minus 3x. And now we find out the particular integral. The particular integral is 1 upon d square plus 6dd dash plus 9d dash square of 12x square plus 36xy. So from this we take out d square common, and of course 12 is common here, so 12 we write here, it's a constant, so this will be outside the operator. So we have 12 upon d square and 1 upon 1 plus 6d upon d dash upon d plus 9d dash square upon d square, and this is x square plus 3xy. So this is 12 upon d square, and now this becomes 1 plus 6d dash upon d plus 9d dash square upon d square inverse. So that will be 1 minus 6d dash d minus 9d dash square upon d square, and plus so on, an infinite series. But in that infinite series we will have higher powers of d dash, and you know d dash square of this term is 0, because d dash square means second derivative with respect to y, and we have only one power of y here, so second derivative of this expression with respect to y will be 0. So we don't write those higher powers, and this is the only relevant power here. So 1 minus 6d dash upon d x square plus 3xy, and we compute this. This is 12 upon d square. Now 1 into this is x square plus 3xy, and minus 6 upon d, and d dash of this expression is 3x. So this is 12 upon d square x square plus 3xy minus 6 upon d. Now this means integral of this with respect to x. 1 upon d means integral with respect to x. So this is 18x, and that will become 9x square. Now this is 12 upon d square, that means we have to integrate this expression 2 times with respect to x. So this is 12 upon d square minus 8x square plus 3xy. So 12 upon d, and first integral is minus 8 upon 3x cube plus 3 upon 2 x square y, and then we integrate again with respect to x. So this will be 12 and minus 8 upon 3 x4 upon 4, that makes this minus 2 upon 3 x4 plus 3 upon 2 x cube upon 3y, which is half x cube y. So the particular integral is, this is minus 8 x4 plus 6 x cube y, and hence the complete integral of this differential equation is z equal to x g1 y minus 3x plus g2 y minus 3x minus 8x4 plus 6x cube y. Now I will discuss with you some methods of finding the particular integral. This is the first method. Suppose we have phi dd dash z equal to f ax plus by. So on the right hand side we have a function of ax plus by. Now you know d of f ax plus by is a, because we are differentiating with respect to x, so this is a, and then f dash ax plus by. When we take d square, this will be a square f dash ax plus by, and dn will be f ax plus dn of f ax plus by will be an fn, the nth derivative of f ax plus by. Similarly, d dash will give us b here, d dash square will give b square, and d dash n will give us bn here. So dr d dash n minus r of f ax plus by is ar bn minus r fn ax plus by, and hence phi dd dash of f ax plus by will be phi ab fn ax plus by. Now this gives us that 1 upon phi dd dash fn ax plus by is 1 upon phi ab fax plus by, and of course we must not have phi ab equal to 0. So if phi ab is non-zero, then we have this. If phi ab is 0, phi ab equal to 0 means bd minus ad dash is a factor of phi dd dash, because in this if you put d equal to a and d dash equal to b, this will become 0. So if phi ab is 0, that means bd minus ad dash is a factor of phi dd dash. So now let bd minus ad dash of z is x to the power r f ax plus by. That means b dx dz, dz means del z upon del x, so it is p, and d dash z means del z upon del y, so this is q. So bp minus aq is xr fax plus by. This is a linear equation, so we can write its Lagrange subsidiary equations. We will have dx upon b is equal to dy upon minus a is equal to dz upon xr fax plus by. Now this will give us ax plus by is constant, and this is b dz is integral of xr f ax plus by, but ax plus by is c, so this is fc dx. So what is z now? Z is, we integrate this, this is x r plus 1 upon b r plus 1 fc. Fc is a constant. So thus if bd minus ad dash to the power kz is equal to fax plus by, then z will be 1 upon bd minus ad dash k of this, and this we write as bd minus ad dash k minus 1 and bd minus ad dash fax plus by. Now this expression 1 upon bd minus ad dash fax plus by we have just now computed. So we write this as it is bd minus ad dash k minus 1 and this of this. Now you put here r equal to 0, then this is simply fax plus by. So for r equal to 0, this will be x upon b fc. So x upon b and fc means f of ax plus by. Then again we write this as k minus bd minus ad dash k minus 2, and this is bd minus ad dash, and we apply this on this and put r equal to 1 in this. So r equal to 1 will give us x square upon 2b and fax plus by, and b is already here, so this makes it 2b square. So we keep on doing this. After k steps we will have xk upon k factorial bk fax plus by. So this is our particular integral. If bd minus ad dash to the power k is a factor of phi dd dash. Now the second case is when on the right hand side we have x, some power of x multiplied with some power of y. So we have phi dd dash z is equal to xm yl. So z will be 1 upon phi dd dash xm yl. Now in this we will try to take common either the highest power of d or the highest power of d dash. So the rule is that if m is less than equal to l, then we will take d dash to the power n common. if m is less than equal to L, then we will take d dash to the power n common, and if m is greater than L, then we will take d to the power n common in this. The general method for finding the PI is that we write phi dd dash as a product of these factors, d minus m1 d dash, d minus m2 d dash, d minus mn d dash. You remember these m1, m2, mn, they were the roots of the auxiliary equation. So we write phi dd dash in this form. Now the particular integral is z equal to 1 upon phi dd dash of fxy. So this will be equal to this. So first we will compute 1 upon d minus mn d dash of this. So in general, let me compute d minus md d dash z equal to fxy, so that z is 1 upon d minus md d dash fxy, and then we can give different values to m. We can put m equal to m1, m2, mn. So this will give us that, you bring this here, so it is dz, which is p minus mq equal to fxy, and we write the Lagrange subsidiary equations. Dx upon 1 is dy upon minus m is equal to dz upon fxy. So this gives us, on integration, y plus mx is a constant, so dz will be integral of fxy dx, and y we write as c minus mx. So now it is just a function of x, because c is a constant, so this is just a function of x, and we can integrate this. So that will be our z, the particular integral for this. So in this we will put m equal to mn, and we will have z equal to integral of fx c minus mnx dx, whatever it is. Then we will apply 1 upon d minus mn minus 1 d dash on this, and so on. So I write now some common particular integrals. Phi dd dash of eax plus by is 1 upon phi ab eax plus by, provided phi ab is non-zero. 1 upon phi d square d dash square dd dash of sin ax plus by is 1 upon phi minus a square minus b square minus ab sin ax plus by, provided the denominator is not equal to 0. So what we are doing, we are replacing d square by minus a square, d dash square by minus b square, and dd dash by minus ab. Similar formula is for cos ax plus by. We replace d square by minus a square, d dash square by minus b square, and dd dash by minus ab, provided the denominator is not equal to 0. 1 upon phi dd dash xmyl will be phi dd dash inverse xmyl, and I have already told you that in this, if m is less than equal to L, then we will take d dash n common, and if m is greater than L, then we take dn common, and then compute this phi dd dash inverse. 1 upon phi dd dash eax plus by v. V is a function of x and y. This will be eax plus by on this side, and then you replace d by d plus a and d dash by d plus b, d dash plus b, and apply this on v. For example, this is the third problem. D square minus 5dd dash plus 4d dash square of z is sin 4x plus y. So this is the auxiliary equation. The roots are 1 and 4. So z will be g1 y plus x and g2 y plus 4x. Now the particular integral is this. So we have to replace d square by minus 4 square, which is minus 16. dd dash by minus 4 and d dash square by minus 1. But if we do that, then it becomes 0. So we cannot use this formula. So what we do is, we write this as d minus 4d dash into d minus d dash sin 4x plus y, and first we compute 1 upon d minus d dash of sin 4x plus y. And suppose we write this as u. That means del u upon del x minus del u upon del y is sin 4x plus y. These are the auxiliary equations. Dx upon y, dy upon minus 1 is equal to du upon sine 4x plus y. Now this gives us that x plus y is a constant a, and u will be integral of sine 4x plus y dx. Now this is sine 4x and y is a minus x. So this becomes 1 by 3, and integral of this will be cos a plus 3x with a minus sign. Now we substitute this value of u is this in this expression. So the particular integral is now 1 upon d minus 4d dash of minus 1 by 3 cos a plus 3x, and you remember a was x plus y, so this is 4x plus y. So again we write this as capital U. So del u upon del x minus 4 del u upon del y is minus 1 by 3 cos 4x plus y. These are the auxiliary equations. So 4x plus y is a constant and du is minus 1 by 3. Now 4x plus y is a constant, so this is cos c and integral with respect to x. So we get minus 1 by 3x cos 4x plus y. And hence the solution of this differential equation will be z is equal to g1 x plus y plus g2 y plus 4x minus 1 by 3x cos 4x plus y. So this is all for today. I stop here.